Wow. You guys have asked me plenty of times. You guys have suggested. There's a lot of different things going on. What is actually happening? And do I personally believe he could have a successful career after all this controversy? The real question should be, will he have any features on his album after the controversy? That should be the question. Will he be able to have a feature on his album? Because everybody who's a feature on that, woo, you better watch him. What's up? Marquis Lane. Now, well, I don't want to wish death on a human being, but things happen. Oh, Betty. Gotta look out for them. Oh, what was I right about? What he did now? You talking about the thief guy? What did he do now? I know he's trying to be star now. That's gonna play right into my hand. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, we already know what he said. Gotta look out for them Eufaula Tigers, baby. Y'all don't want to see the Eufaula Tigers. Now, to answer the original stated question, will he have a successful career when he comes back? We just saw the guy who's been accused of murder and his two friends have the #1 streamed album on Apple. Now, we have this. Because people didn't know who the heck he was, so they start streaming his music to see who this guy was that was accused of murder. And he's the #1 streaming person on Apple because of it. Just shows you the curiosity of people. So to say, will he have a successful career, depends on what you count as success. In my opinion, that's not counted as success. But in the rest of the world, it just might be. But in my world, should not be counted as a success. He will phase on out because people will stay the heck away from him, as they should. So to answer that question, I would do it in the phrase I normally always do things, for those who really know Carcino. Will 6ix9ine have a successful career? Hell no! Will he be able to bounce back from this and people will forget it? Hell no! Will he be able to be respected in this game ever again? Hell no! Will anybody around him be able to work with him that will have any credibility once they work with him again? Hell no! Will DJ Academics ever get respected? Hell no! Will I ever let these clowns defeat me in this game? Hell no! Will anybody in rap history ever credit 6ix9ine for any part of anything in the movement of hip-hop? Or ever on a platform of a respected artist? I think we know the answer to that. Hell no! Snitching is the new wave. New way to get yourself killed. Everybody gonna think something is new to somebody who comes up missing. Will 6ix9ine be forgotten? That is the most he's already gonna be forgotten. He's only streaming successful. See, there's a difference from streaming millions and millions and millions of all these hits on the internet and this supposed to, translate into money, right? Why he only had 1.5 million? All the millions he generates on doggone YouTube and all this 6ix9ine videos did 400 million views. If he doing all these millions of views, hell, he should get all that off YouTube alone, right? He should have all that money piling in. But it don't work that way. Because they're paying money to get those views. So when you're paying money to get those type of views and you're promoted, that's how you get those millions of views. All the streaming hits, it's all on the top of the search engines. Because they're paying money for it to be out there to get that. So you're paying for the promotion and the money's supposed to get kicked in residually, like, oh, okay, well, let's start throwing money there. So you're not doing it naturally. So to brag about views when you belong to a network, You can't compare to somebody who's doing it naturally. I'm 100% natural. None of these other guys can say that. Academics, you belong to broadband. Broadband built you up. I'm self-made. I belong to no one. When they say network, it says NA, right? Not available. Because I am the network. So can you be compared to me? Hell no. I don't care about his success. See, that's the thing. I'm not in a success contest with him, because if I wanted to do that and be successful and be a star, that's a phone call. That's an email for me. If I said, I want to be on television, I want a show, let me go make this call. Beep, 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 beep. You know how many people wanted to work with me? Duh. You know how many rappers have reached out to me? You know how many executives have reached out to me? A lot. The Truth Behind videos done a lot of head turning. A lot of head turning, buddy. Especially the one with Biggie and I Got a Story to Tell. That opened a lot of doors, buddy. That turned a lot of heads. They said, this guy knows something. This guy, hey, he knows something. They thought at first I was a guy who was just telling stories. Then they said, wait a minute. Slowly we turned. We might have something here. I've been pitched with a show where I do my Truth Behind video stories on a platform where they do cartoons. And they were going to put me on a podcast show, and I'm going to do all these Truth Behind. They like, just tell it on the thing. We're going to do like a cartoon. They pitched all of these things to me. All the 6-figure deals. I was going to make $20,000 a month. Oh, it's all laid out. $20K a month. I walked away from it. They thought I wanted more money. They said, that's just the start. Once we get rolling with this, you're going to be making $45,000 to $50,000 a month. And with perks and bonuses for accomplishments, for how many times it is streamed and how many times, and we're going to do over millions of streams. That's what they were thinking, millions. But I walked away from it all. Do you know why? Do you know why I walked away from this deal? Do you know I walked away from all of this? Because I would have no ownership of my property. They would have all ownership of my property. Which means if I want to go and do something there, I got to get permission. I got to get permission to do things. I would have been on YouTube less, but I have to get permission to do certain things. You see, there's a difference, and that's the reason why academics don't post on YouTube like he used to no more. Because he can't. He can only be on YouTube a little bit now. So now he's found new ways to use his streaming platform. He uses Twitch now. because he was being flagged, he was being targeted by YouTube's algorithm system. So he decided, I'm just gonna do like maybe one video and then I'm gonna be out on my DJ Academics channel. I'll make one video, put it out. Then I'm gonna go and Twitch all the time. So now he Twitch, because that allows him to be on a streaming platform and not just on a regular YouTube basis. Because Complex got him like that. Yep. So now Sino has turned down all these luxuries, all these ideas, all these plans that they had, and they were mad at me. So I've been punished. My YouTube account has been spammed more. It just was spammed now. They spammed me yesterday for exposing 6ix9ine. They're gonna probably spam me for this video. Every time I post about 6ix9ine, I get spammed. Every time. So you know what I do, right? I post about 6ix9ine the very next day. And I continuously post about 6ix9ine. You are not going to intimidate me. It's not going to work. You shoot me down, I get back up and keep coming for you. Man on fire, hit man for hire. The people got happy, they thought I was going to retire. Now I'm back bigger and bolder than ever, standing in front of you saying, what's up? So, that's how I roll. Ah, you love theatrics. That's right. So, will 6ix9ine be able to come back? Hell no! Can academics help him out the grave? Hell no! He gonna have to keep running in and out of holes like a mouse. And believe you me, today I will tell you the most ultimate hood story in the world that relates to 6ix9ine and this incident he's in right now. There is a Chicago hood story that, woo, it's very massive. And I'm gonna tell you like this, all the names have been changed. To protect the unbelievably guilty. I'm debating, should I do it live or should I make a video? So I'm gonna let you, the people, decide. Should I make a video or should I go live? Should I do the story live or should I make the video? Oh, all the Coke is gone. See? Might have to do Pepsi. I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna make a post and put that out too, and I'm gonna count the votes there too and see which one should I do. Should I go live? Should I make a video? If I make a video, it's uninterrupted. We can go all the way through. If I do it live, might be a lot of pauses. I'm kind of up in the air with it. Right now, you guys are basically leaning towards doing it live more than the video. Look, I like Pepsi, but I am a Coke head. My mom's tried to get me off Coke and Pepsi. But I said, Mom, I'm a Coke head. I like Sprite because they would Coke. I went to a rehab place, hearing everybody talk about all the stuff they did from drugs and stealing money, and I stood up and said, I have a Coca-Cola problem. This Coke right here does not taste like the old Coke. The one, they had the Coke with the real sugar, then they had new Coke, and Coke Zero, and the other Cokes. I have a Coke problem. And we got... I would never advise taking Coca-Cola to the nose. Yeah, I knew a true story. We all know it out here in the suburbs, how crazy some people could get. One crazy person decided to let a baby alligator, bite his finger. They were white, yes. He let a baby alligator bite his finger because he don't have his teeth yet, nothing happens. He's like, oh, you should let the baby alligator snap your fingers to see what happens. So the baby alligator snaps his finger, and they're laughing. Then the other guy, they wanted him to do it. Like, yeah, put your fingers in there. He decided, I'm going to step it up. And he puts his ball sack in the baby alligator's mouth. And they let the baby alligator clamp down on his balls. I already said they were white. Now, why would that be your ideal for entertainment or fun? Who in a right mind would want to put their balls in a baby alligator's mouth as entertainment for them? I'm not going to put nothing that belongs to my body parts in no animal's mouth. I don't care. It don't hurt or nothing. That's just common sense. Sounds pretty whitish. Unfortunately, I hate to be stereotypical, but they were white. Needless to say, things went wrong. Even though the alligator didn't have any teeth, right? The alligator was a baby, and alligators have a natural instincts to go into what they call a belly roll. When they latch on to some meat, they don't just pull. They go into this rolling technique to try to rip the meat off. So even though it was a baby and it latched onto his balls, right, the death roll. So he put his balls in a baby alligator's mouth and went into a doggone roll. The baby alligator went into a roll. So now, I will tell you the rest of that story in another Hood Story Classic. I will tell you how that turned out when I tell the full story. Yes, I do love my balls. They're very huge. I don't understand how they're this big, but I guess that's why I do what I do. So, now, Tekashi6ix9ine, his career is in jeopardy. How will he be able to submerge himself? Oh, they got a little German Shepherd or whatever they walking. Will he be able to bounce back? Officer Hernandez, will he be able to put out another record to gather or garnish the attention of the people? I doubt it. People are going to want to hear his new record he puts out. He's going to come back with a new album. Where is he going to shoot that video? He going to have the FBI, the CIA, the ATFs. He going to have all this military protection. But what isn't he going to have? The people. The people. Because everybody is going to see this information once everything is concluded. All the paperwork that Sarah has, we're going to have. We're going to have full access to all this information that is pertaining to Teriyaki Snitch 9. Oh yeah. We're going to have it all. And once we have it all, they going to say, y'all still doing with him? Y'all still dealing with Snitch 9? After reading all this evidence, y'all doing songs and videos with him? Hell no!